Hey beautiful, today you and Queen Zani will be talking about Aemeath, her details, and much more. There's also a Lunite subscription giveaway in this video. All you need to do is like the video and leave a comment below. Now, according to information provided by Seele, Aemeath is expected to be a 5-star fusion character who wields a sword as her weapon. I know many of you are probably wondering, what role does she play? Is she a main DPS, support, or something else? Well, based on Seele's information, Aemeath will be a main DPS. Her primary source of damage will come from her Resonance Liberation, along with abilities such as Fusion Burst, Tune Rupture Response, and Tune Strain Response, making her a powerful damage dealer on the field. So, if we're going to theorize her kit, I actually have a very simple explanation. Keep in mind, though, this is just a theory and not her actual kit. We have Fusion Burst, which is described as a negative status effect, essentially a static bomb. And then we have the Tune Mechanic, which is a progressive gauge that fills up over time. On paper, these are opposites. One is a static debuff, the other is a progressive flow. It's like trying to mix oil and water. But looking at the news, Aemeath's kit doesn't try to mix them. It uses one to detonate the other. We can theorize this as a fuel and fuse architecture. First, you have the oil, the Fusion Burst. This is the static element. Aemeath's basic attacks and skills aren't just for damage. Their mechanical purpose is to apply this negative status. Think of these as dormant charges. They don't do much on their own. They just stick to the enemy and stack up. This is the setup phase, and this is where her resonance skill is crucial. It plays a dual role. It fills her own forte gauge, her personal ammo, and provides stack upkeep for the Fusion Burst. Second, you have the Fuse, the progressive tune gauge. This is where the water flows in. While Aemeath is planting those static charges, your team and the new Tune Focus supports are accelerating the tune gauge. This acts as the timer for the rotation. The interaction, Resonance Liberation, this is where the reaction happens. The Tune Rupture Response suggests that her Resonance Liberation acts as the catalyst. When she enters her ultimate state, the mechanics shift. The Tune Break, that moment the progressive bar hits 100%, acts as a universal trigger. It forces all those static Fusion Burst stacks to react instantly, converting that negative status into raw damage. You spend the majority of your rotation setting up the Fusion Burst stacks and building the gauge, just to cash them all out in that small, explosive window during her liberation. It's a technical playstyle, but the damage ceiling will be massive. Now let's talk about her teams. Because Aemeath relies so heavily on that fuel and fuse interaction we just discussed, she isn't just a plug-and-play unit. If you want the absolute god team for version 3.1, you're looking at Aemeath, Mornai, and Lene. First, Mornai is your engine. If Aemeath is the oil, Mornai is the high-pressure hose. Based on the info, Mornai is a dedicated tune support designed to accelerate the off-tune gauge filling rate. Technically, this is vital because Aemeath needs that tune break to trigger her explosions. Without Mornai, you are waiting too long for the fuse to burn down. Then you add Lene. Since Aemeath's damage is backloaded into her liberation, Lene acts as a specialized multiplier for that exact window. Plus, having two Tune Focus supports, Mornai plus Lene, means you shred the enemy's stagger bar almost instantly, forcing the detonation phase to happen faster and more often. Now, if we talk about her release date, Aemeath is expected to arrive in version 3.1. As of now, version 3.1 is projected to launch around February 5th, 2026. And that's all I have for now. If you've watched until the very end, you're an absolute legend.